Cool, we're doing the stream opening? Right. Yeah, we're doing this thing a little bit earlier today because honestly, I'm just tired. Yeah, I don't know, I've had a crappy couple of days and, yeah, began just the sleep problems to persist, so, yeah. So I'm just gonna go being a little bit on live a little bit earlier, going on for a little bit longer. You know, being a little bit done soon, but it's like, yeah, that's kind of a thing. Just kind of start earlier, end a little bit earlier. So, yeah, we're doing this. Right, we're doing this. Cool. Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Okay, to be honest, I already did one page because I thought it would be too much, and I feel like I kind of did a little bit too much on the orange. But, oh well. Long we're doing, that's what we do here. Going faster than a Lancaster. Come my way, hey, hey. Da da do, da 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 do do, la da do, da 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 do do. Right. We're always curious about the stream name. I'm not going to tell you. You have to ask me. Okay, we'll tell you. Yeah, one of the people who was asking me if I was gonna do Art Fight, yeah, apparently they did ban Evasion and they got banned again with their current account. So, yeah, there's a whole quandary and a whole conundrum around it, and I don't really want to. I want to talk about it, but I'm so fucking mad about it that I kind of don't want to, because ultimately it's not my business if I don't make it my business. But I really want to, because maybe a little bit of a misplaced sense of altruism. Guess I didn't. I guess I'll pay for that now. But yeah. Misplaced sense of altruism. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where. Yeah, I got banned Evasion because of and they got banned the first time because of a character, which I thought was kind of Art Fight's fault. And yeah, but then they kind of made a new account instead of resolving the previous conflict and stuff like this, because turns out from what I got from their messages, that didn't actually read the rules properly in terms of like a lot of the stuff, and it's like, oh, you didn't read the rules right? Oh, that changes everything. It's like, yeah. So, I don't know, this is one of those things where I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I have to force myself to just let it be their problem. And maybe that's my biggest quarrel with the situation right now. Just let it be. Hi! Nice that you came in early. Nice to have you here. Da da do la da da do do da 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 do do. It's like, alright, how's everyone doing? Yes, as soon as somebody jumps in the chat, I'm gonna be immediately like, hey, like treating you as if you were multiple. I don't know, helps it. Oh yeah, I did some coloring off screen. Yeah, I tried experimenting with this sheet, but like it got way too orange, and I probably need to fix that sometime. Maybe in post, maybe actually on the page. But yeah. I also did some stuff with actually, I don't know where I have it, but yeah, I did some stuff with Rhonda too, and shoot, and yeah, that came out interesting. So yeah, basically, I don't know. I just, as much as I want to do it on screen, I also just don't want to like wait on it too, because it's like, yeah, can't do that much, and I just kind of refreshed the art file, the description for Rhonda today. Had a couple of problems with that because the Artfight website just tends to go down at opportune moments, and then just take all my writing with it. But yeah, after that, yeah, that's just a lot of stuff. And like here, I also did some coloring on this page too, because yeah, basically I was gonna work on it. I'm basically in the workflow right now, and yeah, I'm in the workflow right now, so I'm gonna just do it right here. Before you tuned in, I was basically just kind of explaining the situation, why I named the stream that, and yeah. To be fair, it's meant to be a little bit in jest. It's probably bad taste, but frankly, bad taste is kind of my MO. Basically, I had most ban evasion and then banning again, and there's like, you got banned for a stupid reason, and it's like, now it's just, they have to, there's somebody on my Discord, somebody I like, and it's like, they got me into doing art fight, and it was like, hey, it is a shit situation. It's a shit situation overall, and I just think, yeah, I won't give my 2 cents on it, but at the same time, I don't think that's very much appreciated in the situation, or it's gonna be, taken lightly despite, a little bit more experience on my end. Sucks, but yeah, what can you do? Alright. Okay, how did I do it the first time? Not peach yogurt. I think I did peachy blush as a base layer. No, I didn't. Cream is a good base color. Yeah, I did gold champagne first, but that didn't. I think that just put too much pressure on the paper. I feel like. Fuck it, might as well. It wasn't peachy blush, it was, so we got, yeah, it's gonna be our base colors, cream, peach yogurt, and, yeah, fuck it, golden champagne as a base. This is where you have to, what markers do I use in my drawing? I used to use Copic markers, but they got dry really quick, so now I'm using Honolulu markers. Honolulu markers. It's kind of a, yeah, it's not that, they're not the best, but they're not the worst either. It's one of those things where I kind of like them, but the more I use them, the more I kind of miss using just regular ass water-based markers instead of these alcohol-based ones. One, because they give me a headache after I use them too much, and two, because it's yeah, it's just not a fun feel. It's just not a fun feel. it's like they're not as precise, and I have to basically have to relearn them. And now I'm like, shoot! Now that I compare it to like some of my other stuff, when the markers were actually when the other water-based markers were actually usable, it's like, damn it, I kind of like that a little bit more. So that sucks, but yeah, you have to kind of have to deal with it. You know, you use what you can. Like, no art supply is perfect. No art supply is perfect. I'm not sure with the tail if I should make it like a pure, if I should make it like a white thing at the bottom or not. I'm kind of mixing it up. I feel like it's not really a continuity error. It's just like what I feel looks good in every drawing. Is that a good approach? Not generally not, but I can kind of overlook it for my own art at least. For all I tell other people too that it's like, you don't know what to color it. Try and do little exercises. I mean, fucking most people on ArtFight are gonna use fucking digital anyway, so it's like, yeah, dude, you can fucking redo it. I can't. A little bit, but it's more like the smell you have in the tip constantly like floating around you. So you have to like open a window and stuff like this to actually let it air out a little bit, and that's annoying. That's one of my biggest problem with alcohol smell. So yeah, that's the biggest issue with these markers. Let's see, you can already tell it's a little bit like washed out, like a little bit, you know, beigey, and I don't like it. I kind of want it to be a little bit more juicy, a little bit more like peach, sort of, yeah, a little bit peachy. Good as I just have two characters with the same, again, because one is just a clone of the other. It's just, I don't know, I thought it's always kind of cool that I can just reuse the colors like this. Pretty handy. But yeah, I think today isn't a good. I feel like today the lighting isn't that good, so it just comes out a little bit muddy. I think maybe a little bit, but that's a little bit too much. Yeah, that's a good perspective. Okay, it's not 100%, but then again, fucking if I have to keep it like perfectly still, it will suck. So, yeah, this isn't digital, so you can just do a lot of this stuff. So you have to just kind of adjust, have to kind of move around your workspace a little bit. But yeah, I hope some many people watching at least get something out of this. If I remember correctly, in my caused by age Alzheimer's isn't letting me down. I thought the last stream was pretty active, so it's like I hope we can get this going. I hope we can keep this going because it's, you know, it's fun to have people just talking. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna keep some of the arms and stuff like a little bit solid. Just for like that stretchy kind of effect. I know I complain a little bit about superheroes, but that like stretchy superheroes looking weird. But again, it's like that's just when you have like superhuman proportions and it moves into the uncanny valley. When you have cartoon characters, obviously it's the most natural thing in the world. I can't wait to actually have at least a couple of people, because I hope at least a couple of good people will do something with the designs that I am kind of pushing around for Art Fight, because, hey, I think, yeah, I feel like it's worth it. Oof, okay. Yeah, I feel like it's, I at least have some worthwhile designs for some people to actually take a crack at, maybe improve a little bit, tweak a couple of things. Because I already had somebody who did an amazing job. I keep mentioning Tugboat, but it's like they did such a good job. I'm just so jealous still. I definitely want to do some more art for them for Art Fight, just some really cool shit. Alright, now we get into the special section. Right, what do I do this? How do I do this? And she warned me twice. I don't get no one's advice, so moving on over. Moving on over. Oh, skinny dog, cause the fat dog's moving in. Park. Right. It's one of those things where I really have to, like, I like using this as a base color. I feel like I could basically use this as the entire color, but again, I always want to have some kind of what is it? Is it? Can you already call it a gradient? Something like that. I would want to have something like that going in the artwork. I feel like that could be so cool. What I don't like about this color is that it gets a little bit washed out, or like it gets a little bit washed out when it dries. But that makes, usually I like to use it to reserve those colors for a I like to I like to use these colors for backgrounds and stuff like this. But right now I'm just trying to reevaluate how I do my characters, how to do that like orangey tone, how to get that. Because usually that, with the previous markers, they used to be just a simple process, but here, because I have so many more colors, I kind of always have to reimagine how I do it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Your style is pretty charming. I'm sure it'll attract good artists. Yeah, I got some good people to refollow, people that followed, like, refollow me. and I'm just wondering if they will actually like do something like based or like basically it's the old question: are they gonna do something first, or are they gonna or might they not do anything? Am I in the territory of like, am I good enough to get a revenge? Basically, like to do a revenge to basically be, you know, like, hey, I like your designs, cool, I'll do something for you, and then you can draw something in return, basically, you know? Like, I wonder if I'm good enough for that already, or if this is one of those things, like, yeah, if this person, I wouldn't mind it, the designs are cool, but, you know, I don't think the art style, you know, is perfectly there yet that I need something, you know what I mean? Like, that territory. I'm always thinking about that recently, and it's like, this is kind of, it kind of sucks that you kind of have to think about it like that, because it's that imaginary, that invisible man, you know? That invisible judging force that you can't control or even properly define. This is kind of why I'm always wondering, like, is it good enough? Is it good enough? And stuff like this. So, yeah. Right, so we could keep the lower part of the arms. Keep like the chest area, which mutated into a fucking moob. Or keep it like that. Yeah, and then we have a decent design. We have a decent sort of color scheme. I just love fucking same with fucking like cars. I love two-tone color schemes. Like old time, like, you know, like 1950s cars where they have like a white and blue body or something like that. I really love that. And I like having sort of a character where like they have a strip of, you know, where I have like a line of fur that just goes straight down. I love that shit. I fucking die. I sim for that. I die for this shit. I can't wait to actually work on it a little bit more and be like, I don't know, you know, just kind of adding a little bit of text, being like, I don't know, him going, yeah, I have a pretty shitty eating disorder or something like that. I don't know, in reference to like this, and this. Like weight up, weight down. Yep, fucking yo-yo effect. When you actually have this in real life, it sucks. Like when you actually have an eating disorder in real life, I went through that. But I feel like that's kind of why why I can make fun of it. Still have it to a degree. I still worry about, you know, what I eat during the day. Honestly, fairly recently, it's been like, yeah, you know, just kind of have that thing going where, you know, I'm still worrying about my weight, and right now I feel like that shit is still killing me in you know, sort of subtle ways, because I don't know, I'm just still beating myself up over, like, you know, comfort eating, like peanut butter and jelly and stuff like this. You know, that's obviously not the worst meal or whatever to be a comfort food, especially when you pair it with like an apple or something. But still, it's like it's not a salad or something, you know, like veg. Like that shit, you know, that shit is just something you cannot feel guilty about when you eat a salad and stuff like this. You know, that's like, it's the joke. But it's like something with peanut butter and jelly. It's like, or peanut butter and fruit and stuff like this. Yeah, it sucks. This is one of those things where it's just all a little bit related to stress, and I'm worrying more than other people obviously would because of that neurodivergent factor, and it sucks. Oh, yeah, but let's actually address the messages. Let's hope you find an artist who would revenge. It's not about finding an artist who would revenge, it's more of an artist, you know, who wants to, like, initiate a chain. Like a back and forth. Like, I wonder if I'm at that stage yet. This is sort of a self-evaluation type of thing. But yeah, thanks that you will be rooting for me. I'm team comedy, which is like the orange team, which has disproportionately the most members because, yeah, no duh. Like, we all just want to just, you know, draw funny little characters, so it's like, yeah, everybody's gonna just be fucking, you know, the team comedy, because why the fuck not? What do you think would have happened? It's a terrible theme, because it's not like, as, you know, like, oh, I pick it because it's both, you know, both a fancy shit, like crystals or fossils or like shit, you know, like, but that's what's gonna attract people, like, oh, that's kind of cool. Or, you know, people who just don't give a shit and just want to be part of the art fight thing. But I feel like specifically with, like, it is almost like a question of, like, media genres type of feeling, you know? You know, like, what do you like? Oh, I like about your, like, comedy things. I like to do a lot of fucking, you know, like, funny jokes, funny drawings and stuff like this. And it's like, I feel like just the word drama has a bad connotation nowadays because of all the YouTube shit and like all this and that and like all the garbage. But I feel like comedy is just like one of those like, oh yeah, this is funny. Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. And so I feel like it's a bad sort of pairing. It's a bad sort of metric. But yeah, because it naturally just leads a lot of people to just like, oh, whatever. Okay. What did I say we're gonna use next? Cream as a middle. This is a light tone. Heavy was peach yogurt, I think. Yeah, sort of a mid-tone and a heavy tone was like cream and peach yogurt, right? I used marigold for the other ones and it totally overpowered shit. Well, yeah, to go back to the thing, it's not about like finding an artist that will revenge. It's more of a thing like who will initiate. But then again, if revenge is also nice, I have a couple of people who I really want to revenge me, but obviously I can't force them. And just it's gonna be like a lot of people who draw like also cartoon shit. So it's like, yeah, obviously they're gonna all fucking do comedy, right? So it's like, ooh, yeah. I guess that's a vibe, that's a mood. Fucking everybody's just gonna pick, everyone I like is just gonna pick team comedy. Again, it's a bad metric because everybody wants to be the clown. Everybody wants to be the funny man. But yeah, it's not actually that big of a discrepancy, to be fair. It's what, like a couple thousand people in team comedy more than like the other teams. So it's like, it's not that bad, to be honest. It's not that bad. But it's about the principle of it all, where it's like, oh yeah, it's not a good metric, it's not a good thing to just make a theme around, I think. Put in there, put in there, put in there, put in there. I never know what to actually use for white. I guess it's just gonna be a flat sort of is it just gonna be a sort of a flat color thing? Or like with a little bit of like the blue they use for the shading elsewhere. Yeah, I feel like that's a good metric. And I wish I had more experience with coloring generally, especially with these markers, but again I don't, and yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to sort of be, you know, active about it, actively thinking about it, and that's why. Yeah, I realize it's gonna take a little bit more time, and that's why I just started the stream earlier, just because I'm already in it, and this is gonna take time, and so fuck it. You know. Oh yeah, that fucking... Bro, that smell is already hitting me. The marker smell. Ooh. Hi, nice to have you here. Cool, yeah, that way then... What are some of my references? Right. Oh god, I hate doing this. Right. Yeah, but I was trying to say, yeah, now that Linpa is here, I know we're gonna have a good thing. Yeah, suddenly someone else is talking. Finally, now I don't have to do it. Now goodbye, everybody. It's like it goes away. Doesn't have to entertain the streamer anymore. Finally, I can go take a piss. You know what? Forget. Good on you if that's actually what you're trying to say with that. Yeah, I just don't want anything to talk about, really. Yeah, no, I get it. It's like, you don't want to have an awkward conversation. Normally I missed this stream, but if I do have time, I'll try my best to be active. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I did, I'd be yapping a lot more. Yeah, you're free. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, by the way. Yeah, 3 cheers for the yapping. Yappers. Right, I just decided the light in this sketch comes from here, so I'm gonna leave this a little bit blank. Oh no, Lumpa isn't participating in Art Fight. Sorry if I got that wrong, but last time I checked, yeah, she isn't, because she doesn't have the time. I feel like that's a healthy mindset. I probably shouldn't have done it, to be honest. But now I'm in the middle of it, and I'm like, fuck it, I already got people following, so it's like, yeah, now it's time to actually plan out some attacks and actually pick characters, you know, for when the time comes. Do some planning things. And yeah, I'm already thinking of like some of the stuff that I'm planning, whether or not I should do it in digital or not, because I feel like my card came out so good that it's like I'm gonna do some of stuff in digital. But yeah, I don't think Linpa is doing it, but I feel like that's to her credit, I think. If she knows her resources and can save them, it's okay. Well, if I'm gonna go back to the whole reason why I titled the stream this, yeah, one of the people in the Discord got banned by the Artfight team because of ban evasion and stuff like this. It's for a stupid, like, the initial ban wasn't justified, but like them doing ban evasion is like, blah. Had a pretty nice and pretty sad day. My best friend had to put her mom on an artificial coma. Did my best to support her. I visited her mom together with her and tried to cheer up. Well, thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that. Jesus Christ, that sounds really terrible. Thank you. I suppose the only good thing I could be saying, like, is thank you for being a good friend to her. That definitely sounds like what you were doing. Yeah. Yeah, just as I said. So yeah, basically, yeah, she's not participating in art fight, but I appreciate her curiosity. Again, this is one of those things where it's undoubtedly exciting, and frankly, my plan was literally just to fucking sit this out because I'm fucking like under 2 years of drawing, and like this isn't a good fucking thing for like young artists who like don't just do like MS Paint doodles in 5 minutes. You know, like for people who actually, you know, do like big like art of like that takes at least several hours to complete. It's like that's not like art fight isn't the best thing. It's one of those things where you really just have to test yourself out. And it's like I want to do revenges even after, you know, I don't care about the teams. I just literally want to do some revenges for people. Again, that's kind of why I'm asking. You know, like if people are actually going to attack me before, you know, if there's going to be some people, I'm wondering if some people are going to attack me first, or if I'm going to have to attack them, because I follow some people, and wait. Is this the one I used? This is the one I used. Right, just put this down. Basically, I would just want to know because I would like to start something with other people. But I don't want to start anything that's like really late. You know, I don't want to start anything too late. I want to do Avengers definitely, even after the month is done, because I feel like that's just my common courtesy doing. That's like just plainly the right thing to do. But it's like there are also people I just want to start something with during art fight, and I hope people are going to be like accepting to that mindset where it's just like it's about the art and like, you know, like actually getting art from people you like in exchange for, you know, whatever. But where's my papaya? Where's my papaya? There's my papaya. There's my papaya. Papaya. Basically, my strategy for art fight is probably going to be just attacking a lot of people, attacking. Like, yeah. I feel like I should really just do change my approach. I feel like I should be updating that into like just say attacking. I attack because I attack, you know? I want to get this shit just out there. Let's really get fun stuff for other people. Oh, that is gonna be so fucking weird. I feel like I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, the orange is just gonna be the same color as him. Because I think that's funny as fuck. I was like, what? You're gonna eat you're eating your brethren, you fucking vegetable. Yeah. But it's like, it's definitely, I decided something. Basically, I just realized something now. I feel like I'm just gonna be ending up attacking because I just wanna be like, revenging is cool, but it's like if it's literally just gonna be like small people, then it's just gonna keep a fucking list for after art fight, you know? Like I already do that in my head with usual art fights anyway. So it's like I'm just gonna attack them on their socials. I'm just gonna, well, that's not what I'm gonna attack, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna post something on the socials of other people and then just, you know, go from there. Because I feel like that's just the right thing to do. But like I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm not gonna be like I have to do everything, and then like also do like revenge, and then we're just gonna fucking die doing it, you know. I don't even care about the points or who's gonna end up winning. I feel like team comedy is a strong, you know, like composition, just as a strong built-in thing. And frankly, I don't think like me doing fucking like a thing or not is gonna affect anything. If anything, I'm just gonna, yeah, just as I said, just do the attacks after art fight because that's the right thing to do, or like the revenges, because yeah, there's gonna be, again, some people are gonna get revenge trained anyway because they're gonna be people I wanted to be interacting with anyway. Like this is one of those things where you, like, we have to like make your own selfish desires. Let's put it that way. Put that in. You have to compromise that with just what's good. And I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit of a strategy, something hard to plan, and therefore I'm struggling with it right now. But it's not a big problem, I think. Does any of that make sense? Right. Where's the last bit? Where are you, bitch? Where are you, bitch? Peachy blush. Wait, did I use peach yogurt or peachy blush? What did I just use? Peach yogurt. I think that's the mid-tone one, right? That's gonna be the one that's gonna peach yogurt. It's gonna be the one that's gonna decide what a lot of colors are gonna look like. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna add like a really nice sort of tone to it. But yeah, stepping out of my comfort zone is gonna be a priority. I have some really cool ideas and I want to execute them in like unconventional ways too. Again, art fight isn't the best thing, but it's like, this is where my previous point about like synthesizing your selfish desires with practicality goes into, it kind of goes into its own thing, where it's just, sometimes you just have to go out of your comfort zone because it's the right thing to do. Like, of course, the safe thing would be to just, do everything the same way, but it's like, that's not fun. That's not fun, and some people are going to naturally inspire you, and like, having to swallow that shit, that's just going to be fucking toxic during art fight, you know? Like, oh wow, somebody did something really cool, oh, I want to act on that and make a next drawing. It's like, I always do, that's why I don't understand people, like, from a creative process-wise, who don't do, like, comic art, where it's like, I can easily just insert my own character for, like, a little joke thing, and then try to like do a new rendering technique with them or something like that, you know? But it's like, if you don't do something like that, it's just gonna be really hard to sort of synthesize that to me. Maybe people who are a lot more dynamic than my autistic ass can do that, but I can't. I absolutely fucking cannot, and I'm not pretending. So yeah, that's why I always insert characters into like into things and think about ways. Some people might think it's really fucking dumb and selfish, but I don't care. To me, it helps me be creative in the first place. Like, sometimes I have to just chew it down, and sometimes the drawing becomes better for it, for not being part of a, like a Josie Puma insert as like a side joke. But sometimes, sometimes it just is. Fuck it. Again, it's just building yourself a system. It's all about just fucking building yourself a system of art that works for you. What is your, you have to examine what makes you want to do art. And I feel like a system of like, self-inserting your own characters into like a joke setting or something like this can be a big boon. Is it the best thing to do? Always no, but when it works, it works. And if you want to do a cartoon, like a light-hearted thing, it's like, dude, fucking yeah, do it. That's the community you're in, fuck it. Never compromise yourself. Unless you're professional, you have to. Like, because that's another thing. People are there. This is an old adage that I love. People are going to be there for your art, right? For your art style. And like, if you've done this in the past and you made this clear, this is what you are as an artist, as a brand in a weird way, it's like they're just going to have to accept it. They're going to accept it, and they're probably going to have already accepted it as they started watching you, right? You got to remember that. That's another thing of like, oh, like, dude, that's like the opposite side, like when somebody does a commission for you and they're gonna say, oh, I trust you, do it your way, and you're like, oh fuck, how do I do this? In a way, I feel like that really shouldn't be worrying as much as it probably does if you experience that, because they're already gonna have trusted you, and that's something you have to be mindful of. It's hard. Yeah, I really enjoyed Transform Run in my stuff. Yeah, absolutely. It was a really nice thing. I wanted to put it on there as like an example of like what you can do with my characters, different art styles and stuff like this. I feel like that's really fucking awesome. I feel like what you did really just helped me just kind of get more comfortable, asking people for that type of stuff, or like showing kind of what I mean. When I mean I'm open to your stuff. Oh yeah, Candlebox does draw. Like that one drawing they shared, I thought that was really cool. Like, was it the best? No, but it showed promise, I think. Like, can it be the best when like they don't draw that much and stuff like this, and like, you only use like basic materials? Like, obviously it's not gonna be the best, but it's like what they did with it, it was really good. I'm trying to blow smoke up anybody's ass. Like, I genuinely thought it was really good. Right, I feel like this looks good. I feel like a 3-layer attack. I'm gonna blend this too, so it's like it's not gonna be that big. It's not gonna be that biggie. Wish I could play. Oh, actually, I have fucking headphones in. I have AirPods in, so I can't hear you actually. And I've also turned down my thing because I don't want my microphone to put up the background music. But if I could somehow not make the microphone pick up the background music and I could actually listen to it, I'd probably just put on Hank Williams or something like that, like just classic country. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Invite people to the server. Here's gonna be I'm just gonna drop this Discord invite link here, just because I know you're not actually like in the Discord. I think if you want to join the Discord, everybody's free to do so because we need more people in there anyway. I need more people to sycophant over me. I said that in a way less funny way than I wanted to. Shit. Yeah, more crazy combos. You only love me half as much as I love you. Do 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 do. I can't wait to post these, like all a big just dump. I take a big dump right on my DeviantArt. Yeah, just leave a big old thing, just all the character poses at once. I feel like that could be a really cool thing. How do you fucking paint like a brass instrument? I hate this. I always struggle with that. Let's have to look at references. Oh yeah, that's what kind of why I'm doing a that's why I'm leaving a lot of these. That's why I doing this stuff right now on the thing. Take a really big sandwich. Yum. Yum. To see with another, so it bells will never ring for me. Ba-bum-ba-doo. Right, I actually joined the server. Oh yeah, cool. Let's tap you in the server. I love it when your hash shows up on camera. Go like this. Did I do it? Oh, whatever. Yeah. Okay, should I already blend it? Will it blend? That's a fucking old meme. Fuck it, red gray. And I don't know how to do the fucking inside of the mouth. That's always pisses me off. Dark brown raspberry, fuck it. At 10:30, that baby of mine, she wouldn't let me in, so moving on over, shove it on over. Well, it looks nice. Give me 1 cent, shove it in between. I look at the Discord and I like seeing the artwork posted by other people. Yeah, this was one of those things where I was absolutely like where I thought this was actually going to be the main point of the community. Like besides, you know, announcing that I do streams, I thought it would all be cool to just have a little bit of a small thing for people who actually want to interact with me and, you know, people who are of a similar mindset to just kind of get together and just discuss like what they're working on, what their projects are and stuff like this. The only problem I've encountered so far was when we were like an Australian person was just kind of showing like actual like weird photography and stuff like this, and it's like people didn't like that. I thought it was fine initially, but then I actually saw the artwork and I was like, okay, this is a little bit hard, a little bit too much. But then I actually got around to making some people admins, because before that I just didn't have any for the first couple of weeks, and so at least for like a month or two, and it's like, yeah, nah, that was the moment where I was like, fuck it, we're not doing this fucking hippie commune shit. It's just not too hot. Yeah, it is fucking hot. I have this stupid looking ass. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking thing. Look at this fucking fan. Look at this fucking stupid sci-fi bullshit fan. Also, look at how many fucking art stuff I got in my bed. Look, this is what physical art looks like, guys. Somebody will still call me a poser, because that's just how the internet is. Just don't show. Basically, just don't show this video on Reddit. Raspberry. Want to see if we can do a cooler color thing with this. Yeah, this is alright. This is alright. This is alright. Yeah, add some dimension to the pause. Yeah, that's good. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm not sure if I want to post this onto DeviantArt. Cause like, I don't want to seem like I'm fucking fetish farming or some shit. What do you mean? Oh, dude, oh, Sonny, oh, sweetheart, you clearly haven't been on the internet that long. I was like, yeah, it's like, I feel like posting something like this is like very easy fetish bait. Oh yeah, traditional art doesn't invade you fucking house. I got multiple books on my thing. I got a magazine about the Kaiserreich. I got fucking more books, old sketches that I definitely will finish and that definitely have not improved past. No. Do you prefer traditional or digital? Ups and downs. Doing it actually physical, working with it, a little bit, like, in terms of, like, controlling values and shit like this is a fucking nightmare. Fucking, just having this unfixable amount of orange, just, like, aggressive orange, I don't like that. This looks much better. Again, it's a learn thing. Like, digital makes that a lot easier, but at the same time, like, this is a thing what learning looks like. Yeah, is that all you do? Basically, I mean, technically it really is. Like, this kind of the thing that always gets me, like, through the day and stuff. Again, I never had something that I enjoyed this much in terms of, like, hobbies and stuff like this that I actually did not feel guilty about doing for a long time. Like, I used to be, like, playing, you know, my comfort games, but it's like, when you play your comfort games too much, they just become a fucking chore. And ironically, they don't become comforting anymore. But, like, this is good. You can always switch up a lot of drawing and stuff like this and being creative. That's one of the positives of it. Oh, we got grayscale stuff like this. I love grayscale, but I usually just do grayscale with pencil. I love doing that stuff with pencil. I don't know what to use this blending thing actually for properly. It's because it's soften edges. Does that work? I don't think it does work. Yeah, just go crazy. I always recommend a sketchbook for that. Yeah. I know this. I don't. It's sweet because it doesn't feel like, especially now, I love Artfight because it does allow me to just feel like doing dumb shit, just under the gaze of actually like getting better at art. I feel like I would never get myself to actually say, hey guys, you know, I'm gonna do like a day of fucking exercise of how fucking markers blend together. I'll never do that because it's just, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like a pie in the sky shit, and like my creative process isn't really comfortable with that a lot of the times. It's essential and I should get myself comfortable with it, but like right now I just try to avoid it out of like active fear. But again, let's put that on the fucking docket too. Ugh. I think we're just to the fucking moon and back, but then again, who doesn't? Oh no, I will be hard on myself. That's how I improve. Well, that's how I think I improve. Like, I'm not being too hard right now. Like, if I was too hard right now, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be like, wow, look at this shit. You fucking weirdo, you finally did it. Yeah, you stopped being an artist and now you're just like one of those fetish people. Like, that's where I would be too hard on myself. But like, right now, I feel like I'm being a little bit sensible. Critical, but sensible. Yeah, that's another thing that just annoyed me with the whole Archangel situation. Where it's like, she was so worried about people calling her a Nazi or something like that, or like people thinking of her as a Nazi, and it's like, I think it literally is just like a band evasion thing isn't gonna be that much. I feel like a lot of people are just gonna be thinking of it as a ticket and stuff like this, and I hope. Honestly, my biggest impression, and I showed this to a couple of other people, her letters, like her appeal messages, were just way too wordy and stuff like this, and way too unprofessional. Like, I feel like if it had been a little bit more professional and a little bit less emotional, like immediately, like, oh, I gotta address this now, kind of emotional, it's like she would have had a better thing. But it's like, that's the art fight curse, right? Because you're so deep into it. If I got fucking banned, even if I had the fucking, if I had a decent chance of getting back instituted, have my account restored, like, I would still be fucking freaking out, because I've been working on this shit for so long, and it's like, yeah, she has been working herself too, and it's like, fuck. Like, her stuff was like, yeah, she just got herself a lot of like references and stuff, so it's like, damn, yeah, I don't want her to just be like out there for nothing. That's what made it so sad, but yeah. I also think she shouldn't have been this like, emotional about it either. As emotional as she was in her messages, because I feel like that kind of sealed her fate. And, like, if she's continuing that trend, she's not going to get unbanned, and it's going to be really awful, really sad, and I'm going to feel, in turn, going to feel rather sad, because, hey, shit, I'm posting all this stuff, like, I don't want to post this shit anymore if I have even the inclination of, like, shoot, you know, like, oh, look at my art fights, I'm having so much fun, you're banned, oh, I'm so sorry, and then you're just, like, quietly seething. Fuck that shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to expose other people to that. And with her, especially like, since this is so fresh, it's like, fuck, that sucks so bad. Yeah, there are worse things. I suppose there are, but it's like, now sometimes I want to create a place where you just can, like, have this be your biggest worry. Because there's so many other things in the world that really fucking matter. It's like, I at least want to keep the small things safe in this context, in order to actually sensibly, you know, create a place that's fun. So I guess. But I guess that's the sort of logic that, if taken to the other extreme, would lead to people being banned for, you know, what other people might perceive as whatever. So it's like, it really is a terrible situation, especially from my perspective. Because in a way, I'm not in the same league as anybody working on art fight, no fucking way. But it's like, I feel I at least have sort of a couple of similarities with it. So I wish she'd taken my stuff a little bit more seriously. But again, it's not my problem. That's something I gotta remember. It's not my problem technically. And if I make it my problem, it's gonna be heavily my problem. Because it used to be my problem, and then I made it, and then I tried to do fucking White Knighting, and that shit sucks too. So yeah, in a way, but this is a bad chess move. This is a bad chess situation. What I do? Okay, right. I think acknowledging your weaknesses in your art is actually good for you. I'm not really being hard on myself. I'm just being honest with myself. Yeah, that's good. Hmm. I never knew how to draw brass instruments. Ugh. It's funny, if you look at brass instruments in real life, they also have that kind of look where it's just like, oh, they look fake. Like they look like something drawn in real life. I don't know how else to describe like the way brass instruments look. Oh, shoot. Right. It actually would have looked quicker than I thought. It only took me like, what, a little bit over an hour? It's so weird how you have like Americans fucking motorcycle clubs wearing like a bad facsimile of like a fucking Pickelhaube. I always thought this so funny. It's like, why are you doing this, bro? No, I think I'll just draw. I really had to struggle to be like, it all just sucks, and then didn't draw for a period of my life. Same here. Again, I wanted to really draw back during the pandemic, and then I just like, nah, this sucks. I hate myself, and then I just kind of got worse and worse, and then I just got better. It's as simple as that. I just got better by just kind of improving myself, and then at some point I was like, fuck it, I want to get back into it, and then I just got really into it. And again, I always feel like it's going to be a really safe bet with art because do it for 20 minutes. Fuck it. Even if you're going to regress to like a stage where all you want to do is just do some pencil drawings or whatever, like, I don't know, fucking digital sketches, although that doesn't sound like me. Yeah. Even if you go to that stage back again, at least you're still drawing, and it's like, that's not the worst point to recover from. You just, basically, you just go a little bit put into a corner. Yeah, I suppose if you draw, you get better. Who knew? I don't think sorcery is the right word, but it's somewhere there. Okay. Real talk, do you think we can just do some shading? I think we can do some shading, right? I always like to get like, not this blue. I'm gonna do the eyes first. I always gonna keep it like a really light blue. Something like this. I used to have the mentality, but I moved on from it. Instead of thinking of like flaws or art as weaknesses that I need improving, I don't necessarily see something to be ashamed of. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Should I plan this out? I'm looking at references, so I should be good. What kind of references are you looking at? Shut up. basically do look at references from people who do these things regularly in order to do this fucking joke. What do you expect the answer would be? Right. Alright. Okay, oh, fuck it. There we go. Alright, yeah, cool, get yourself something tasty. I just saw the thumbnail, I'm crying. Ha! You saw it! Ha! I won! Yeah. Honestly, I just thought you were gonna be really mad at me, but like... yeah, basically I already discussed things earlier about that. It's like, generally we feel really sorry about it, and it's like... I genuinely do feel like the blame is shared a little bit between you and Artfight for the trying to invade the ban instead of just going over it and reading the rules maybe and stuff like this. So I feel like you're not entirely without fault, but definitely like the initial fault is with them, no doubt. That's basically like the kind of consensus that I have come to. Again, a little bit of your fault, a little bit of their fault, and I feel like it's just a mess. It's just a mess that I feel like must be really bad for you emotionally, and I really feel sorry for that. But for the meme, ha! Yeah! Making fun of it, yeah. No, but I do think that it is a mess. That's the best way of saying it. It's like, but basically, I feel like if you're feeling a little bit guilt too, I feel like then you're in the right place. I feel like then you're absolutely have your heart in the right place. Because this is one of those things that I feel like is going to be a really good lesson for you in the future. And again, it does suck that it's fucking Artfight. And I already told her, it's like, fuck, I don't want to post a lot of this shit on the Discord now, because it's like, fuck, oh, look at me, I'm having so much fun with all the kooky characters, and it's like, then you look at it and be like, motherfucker, shit, and you're just progressively mad. because like fucking molding because of this shit, and I hate that. I hate the idea of you being like molding. So I don't know. I'm not probably not gonna post this on the Discord or whatever. Probably just gonna leave it on Artfight until the event is over. That's kind of what I think I want to do. Yeah, the historical community on Artfight is honestly ready to fight back. Oh yeah, I feel like this is one of those things where if you can get more people surrounding you that are going to be more affected by this, I feel you're absolutely in the right place. Like, this is a cause I think is worth supporting because, yeah, this is one of those things where it's literally going to be the situation of like, oh, we don't want to associate with it, with like this stuff. If this gets out, it's like, oh no, like, oh, so like now some shit for a website is going to call us Nazis or whatever, and it's like, dude, fucking, I don't know how much is actually going to be like the people actively working on Artfight or just people, you know, like being fucking afraid of bad faith journalism. On sensationalism in media. We're just gonna be like, oh no, let's like quell this shit before it even happens. But that's what a lot of these big websites fucking do. They're just like trying to create a problem before it becomes a problem, and it may not even become a problem ever at all. But you know, then admittedly they make a problem, and that's, you know, fucking irony. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, fuck it. I want to sign that fucking petition. I don't want to be in a situation. I always felt, and we mentioned that I could be in danger over this too. I'm like, I'm not sure about it. Could I? But it's like, you know what? I'd rather, you know, kind of use that same fucking tactic of making it a problem before it becomes a problem. Because that shit fucking scares me. That shit has me in a fucking frenzy. It's like, oh no, look, fucking German, Prussian, I see an Iron Cross. You know, that shit, that fucking sucks. Oh yeah, the whole situation, I think, on Oddfire just sucks big fat shit. So is this a decent perspective? I think this is a decent perspective. Fuck it. Yep. feel like I should have left the belly a little bit, like, fuck it. If I can make it a little bit, make that shadow a little bit rounder again. Man, what are we feeling about the colors so far? I know the actual lighting is a little bit dog shit. I wonder if I should adjust the brightness. But, okay, let's keep it a little bit of this, because this is the best color, yeah. Looks good, not as orange this time. Yeah, like this, my previous attempt was just absolutely so fucked. Absolutely so fucked that I used what is it, like marigold or something like that? Yeah, marigold orange. And it's like, this was way too fucking much. And here, it's completely fucked up. Sad because it was like the most dynamic pose too. Ah, fuck it. But here, yeah, it's like, I used for the record, I used the base of, what was it? Get out of here, fucking. Yeah. Golden champagne as a base, cream as a mid-tone, and peach yogurt as a bit of a, you know, kind of a juicier color, a little bit juicier. And yeah, that's kind of a. If I can make it a little bit more so. Yeah, that's kind of how I sort of achieved this tone. I'm gonna have to say this out loud because maybe then I won't forget it next time. That was a fucking embarrassing moment where I was like, fuck, how did I do this? Probably that was not a good choice. It's way too much, it's way too much, it's way too much. Right, where else should I cover? Right. Where else should I shade a little bit? I feel like I should just put a little bit down here to just indicate that there is something. I don't know what there is, but there's something. Right, now I'm gonna take like, some kind of. I used denim, something like that, washed out denim, and. Fucking Robin's egg below. That's the pastel ones. Right. Yeah, let's just keep this as like some of the dark colors with the blue. Not too dark, but a little bit darker. Sorry, you want it darker, Stephen King? No. I wanted with less psychic children. And Stephen King be like, impossible. I think I should add some double-breasted like things. I feel like I should add like some buttons or some shit. Because now that I look at my references again, I'm like, oh fuck, this is a double-breasted coat because this is based off a Prussian cavalry uniform from the Napoleonic era. Yeah, that looks good. That looks fucking better. Yeah, I like that. It's actually in reference to the original idea for the for that one drawing. That I wanted to do before I just became into a Joker meme on the Odd Fight card. But it's like, yeah, I wanted to do like a Prussian cavalry type of thing. So that was a cool idea, and then it turns out, oh yeah, it's already kind of sort of the color of like the Joker's stupid outfit. What did you say about the Joker, baby? Yes, I said whatever I want about the Joker, baby. Fuck you, Joker, baby. Fuck you. Fuck you and your Joker, baby. Things I would be saying to Harley Quinn if I was in the DC universe. Actually, it wasn't the whole thing that they never actually have sex and she's just like a butt monkey for Joker. Oh, fuck it. Is that a good color? Probably isn't. Yeah, that's not good. That's not it. It's a decent color for shading. Fuck it. I don't like this. I don't like this. Maybe with a couple of lines in here, yeah, that'll sort of even it out a little bit, right? It's a little bit loose, but no. We still want to add some character, you know, like some imperfections to make the characters not feel like robotic, fucking, you know, lifeless, like a lot of the military aesthetic can be if you do it wrong. It's one of the funniest things. I feel like before World War One, a lot of the soldier aesthetic just used to be a lot more general, and now then after that, because of Hitler and like fascism, it just became so much more just exclusively tainted by, you know, like, oh, everybody looks the same, everybody's supposed to look the same, when it's like that's not really what military aesthetics should be about. It's still like the appeal of a bunch of people, and you know, like in one serving one cause. Oh, but it's a diverse set of people. It's not just a like sort of ethno-homogenized shit, which, you know, that I can easily see how that aesthetic conceit easily drifted into sort of the fascism of the 1920s. Once that aesthetic would just kind of prove itself to be a little bit illusionary, at least in that time, in that political situation. I feel like now it's going to be a lot more. I think it's slowly becoming a lot more relevant again. This sort of idea, but it's in a little bit of a reluctant way. I've heard people like theorizing about like, hey, what would, you know, the world be without American interventionism and shit like this? And it's like Europe, in a time before, like, they could turn back the clock into like a 19th century country versus country mindset, like block versus block mindset, and it wouldn't be the worst thing. It would be the worst thing, because that's already a template that we can work off of. It's not like the 20th century where it's like, no, it has to be new, it has to be something different, it has to be a fucking Star Trek bullshit. It's like, it's never gonna fucking work anyway. So it's like, yeah. Like, a lot of this stuff is America-centric too, so it's like, yeah. This is one of those things where you really have to kind of go and see where it goes, right? But yeah, with the Archangel, that situation just sucked because I had an idea for like a second drawing. Like they mentioned like a cover for like a compilation of songs and stuff like this, and it's like I wanted to really redraw their characters in that sort of cover because they mentioned they wanted to do that themselves, but they hadn't gotten the chance. Like that was absolutely on my fucking list for things to do on Art Fight. It's like with Nate, and they do an attack. Like I was gonna do a revenge chain with that as sort of a surprise. I was like, that's not gonna happen. I fucking hate that. And I already planned out some ideas, so it's not like, Anyway, I'm glad that at least that kind of fell off the docket, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. But then again, I also had the idea before Art Fight 2, and I was gonna pursue it after, presumably. Right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I feel like that doesn't look quite right yet. Boing. My little stretchy boy. My little stretch boy. Love you. Love you. Hope that doesn't fuck up the coloring. Yeah, that looks better. Right. Okay, how do I actually do brass instruments? I hope we still got people in the chat. Right, how do I do this? Tuba. Okay, I've got something, yeah, sort of a yellow orangey tone for like a big black thing. There's a pure black thing just kind of going down there. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, that does look a little more realistic now. Ooh. Right, so we got that, we got that. Put a little bit of that in the. Yeah. A little bit in there too. Oh yeah, that looks so brass. It looks so brass section. I like this. This is decent. No, I don't think I'm the only one who digs that. It looks a little goofier than I thought it would be. Alright. I always fix this with some white. Fuck it, bitch. I think we're ready for prime time with this. With prime time, I obviously meant with white markers, but you know what I mean. Oh no. Oh well, this isn't working that well. Play a little bit of that. Oh, sometimes it really does help to have a reference handy. Ooh. Uh. Hmm. Well, Iranian names are C name, but I was wondering if the art of them at the bottom. Huh? Sorry. Forgot what you had, but I was wondering if out of them at the bottom left you did draw them as a different species. Oh no, that's just saying regular, my regular OC. Not just like him like being stretched like off page like wah. Like a bit of a wah, kind of stretchy thing. But yeah, like I don't know, like Kangaroo OC literally is just. I think he's meant to literally just be a clone of Puma. Like, I have a oh fuck. I made a huge mistake there too. But I also have a working title. Um, for him. Uh, like a working name, and yeah, kind of like some of that. Like for now, the kind of name is a little bit still like kind of in development as these, as these sheets, kind of whatever. I'm probably gonna settle like that question tomorrow. I kind of want to take like this a day at a time with some of the stuff. I feel like it helps me being like, yeah, it helps me be a little bit more like in the right headspace with it. Hmm. I don't know if a lot of people don't notice this, but you can actually join Art Fight even as just a spectator. There's literally like a spectator role and stuff like this. Mm. Yeah, and if it comes to the point where I'm just essentially gonna dip out of Art Fight, it's probably where I'm gonna end up being. But frankly, I don't want to dip out of Art Fight. Which is funny to say because I feel like I'm already deep in fucking Art Fight, but I'm not. Technically, I'm not. Legally, I'm not. Um. So yeah, shoot. Let's fix this. Right, I think this came out surprisingly well considering what it started out as. I feel like I could have done this better, but frankly, toe beans. Yeah, I suppose. Hmm. Oh yeah, I really like this one too. Yeah, I fucking love kangaroos. They have all this like this weird like thick bottom half. It's like when furries do it, they like kind of like with hyenas where they just drop like the natural like roundness to the middle of the body that a lot of that like hyenas and kangaroos sort of have in different ways. I always like that. You'd think I would like The Simpsons for doing something like that with their human characters, but I really fucking don't. But with animals, like that already kind of look like that in real life, I always feel it's like giving something back rather than just kind of drawing humans in a weird, unflattering way. It makes it a little bit harder, but that's a little bit of a challenge always. But yeah, I like this pose. I took inspiration from like one of my favorite artists. Look, just generally because their art is just kind of a nice mix between relatively simple, but also like really like in terms of like rendering, but then also like really detailed at the same time. And like the anatomy is so good. Naturally, they're a fucking transformation artist. Like I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy called Puma Draws. Yes, like KUMA draws. It's like they do some really good fucking art. It's like really nice. It's really nice. It's, if not friendship, why friendship? Yeah. If not friend, why friendship? Yeah. Basically, also I just like to just offload all the stupid furry bullshit to this character specifically because I feel like the design just lends itself to it. Sometimes this I didn't plan it out that way fully, but I just thought, hey, it's just kind of like a subtle thing. You know, that just eventually came up as kind of designing the character kind of thing. It's funny because sometimes the species, when you go into that, you can absolutely get some decent contrast with it. I feel like sometimes animals just by their own shapes have a little bit of a personality, and it's like, yeah, these kangaroos are weird shaped, and cats are like this, like very specific. I feel like I could push that a little bit in my cartoon design. And I feel like even though the color scheme is the fucking same, I think it still adds that sense of it still adds that sense of it's different. Yeah, like this kid is surprisingly good. Yeah, I really again I kind of do want to increase my knowledge with color blending and stuff like this, a little more expertise because like when you can do it physically, it looks so good. Can you give me ideas what I should draw? I've been meaning to draw more, but I got no ideas what you want to draw. I can't give you like concrete things like, oh, draw this, draw that. I think you should just kind of examine what you like what you like to look at, and literally break it apart and look at the different pieces. That's literally my go-to how to solve that problem. Oh yeah, I set the volume slider way too fucking low. Those the settings still came from a little bit of a gameplay thing I did, and it's like it was way too, yeah, it's just way too small. Sorry, way too loud, and then they made it way too quiet, so it's like, oh yeah, fuck. Oh. Dumbass. Make this thing a little bit more balloon. Balloon. Yeah.
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too.
Right, other than maybe background color here, do you think this is just ready for ready for art fight? I feel like this is ready for art fight. Like I want to rework a little bit of this, but I feel like it just kind of leaving it here. I feel like it's already a good place. Oh yeah, I guess I am yawning a little bit. Again, just kind of had a bad, slightly a bad sleep situation going. Where it's like, fuck, I'll try to think a little bit, like, mentally just keeping me occupied. Like, this is literally you right now, but a raccoon. Yeah, I was just asking, do we think this is ready for prime time? Do we think this shit is ready for at least an art fight reference? Because I really like this. I may add like a couple of fucking like a background and shit like this. Like here, I kind of did the thing previously, and I feel like this is like, yeah. Moron! Pencil! Ja, so ein Kilometer, der geht bei uns schon mal weg beim Frühstück, ne? Ist ja normal, ne? Mit Brötchen, ohne Brötchen. No, literally. No, literally, like, for real. It looks like it's good as an art prep. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like the claws. I keep forgetting those. Cool. That means I can actually upload this tomorrow. Yeah. Probably add some like small things like to actually indicate what they're walking on and shit like this. But like, yeah, this is my fucking. I know that old fucking picture from like the 70s that was basically a meme. Like that old fucking keep on trucking picture. Like this is basically my version of this. I just decided. And for the non-Germans, I got some nice raw ground pork. Sounds disgusting, but it's a German thing. Yeah, it really is like that. It's very cleanly handled and stuff like this, and it takes. Yeah, and it actually is less disgusting than it sounds. To me, it's just so. Yeah. 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 I think I can upload this later alongside It's funny, I only upload like the sketches. Basically, like Artfight sucks as a website. Like this isn't like me trying to be like on Archangel's thing, but like jumping on her bandwagon. But it's like, yeah, no, this fucking shit sucks as a website because it's like, fucking I just wrote a really cool description for Rhonda, and then it's just like, it just kind of died, and I have to rewrite it again. I put like a little joke in where it's like, I put like all these like likes, dislikes, like likes, all these like cozy things, and then it's like, I don't know, fucking suplexing people, fucking power bombs, fucking folding chair attacks. I thought that was really funny. It's like contrasting that with like the previous sections. Like, there were a couple of funny jokes in there. It's like, that annoyed me. And another thing that really fucking annoyed me that's precedent to this situation is like, oh yeah, fucking, I literally fucking can't, like, upload anything from my phone, like, from my iPad, because, it's just gonna fucking, like, get turned around for some reason, like, and I have to, like, rotate it or something, and it just doesn't want to rotate well, and it's like, it sucks. It fucking sucks, so it's like, yeah. Like, no, a situation not good. And so we just have to, like, yeah. Write it somewhere else and then copy paste it. Yeah, basically good. But yeah, fucking met, specifically met on like a slice of like, I don't know, like rye or sourdough. Like that's actually a peak German. Like, but like on a bun, like on like a fucking shitty wheat bun. Like a really like white wheat fucking bun, like the worst kind, the most cheapest kind. That's just actual peak. That's actual fucking peak with like onions on it. It actually is like really fucking nice. Haven't had it in years because it's literally like ground pork, and to me I just need something more flavory. But like as a child, yeah, I would eat it without a question. I also have a problem with the onions. Like that taste just keeps in your mouth, and it's like I hate that. Like, how do I get this out? Oh. That's the best part. You don't. Yeah. That was a dumb sound. Oh, well. Right. Right, now let's get back to the Josie one. By the way, yeah, I already showed this off, but it's like, I already tried to experiment yesterday with this. Imagine looking at it like this on the website. That's how it came out. It's fucking dumb. I hated that. I hated that so bad. Om nom nom nom. Yeah. Fucking Shark Boy does in his natural environment, doing his natural shark noises. Right, now I basically just added a fucking meme image to this and like made a fucking joke at the bottom because it's like, fuck it. Like, can we do it? Can we actually do a small ass fucking drawing like this? I haven't done Feral Puma in a while. Now I need to do more proportion testing. So I guess fucking Oddfire is also going to be preparing me for that. Oh yeah, fucking bitch. Yeah, so I gotta get to some of those like Lion King artists gonna do like feral cats. It's actually gonna be fucking peak. It's gonna be a fucking disaster. It's gonna be a fucking disaster area. Cause like it's gonna look so bad, and they're gonna be like, oh no, I got an attack. It's gonna look so bad and shit like this. Like they always draw like shit like that, and it's like, oh yeah, this stuff isn't gonna look good to them. Am I going to mind? No, I actually am. But like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna use it as practice. I'm gonna just exploit them for practice. Muhahaha, muhahaha, look at me being bad and actually trying to draw more feral versions of my character because I like that. That was the whole conceit of why I wanted to like do art myself, because like, I don't think anybody ever did a good thing. Like, I feel like furries always default to like a very simple mode. For a lot of the time. Like my least favorite shit with that is literally, I'm just gonna say it, like, my kangaroo character is literally my way of coping with like somebody else. Just like completely abandoning the kangaroo like characteristics of like the undercarriage and shit like that for like a generic human body, and that just annoys me. That really annoys me, and I don't like that. It's like, so I want to do like a semi-feral character, whatever. I like that. People don't get that because people choose to like categorize it on like feral or anthro or whatever. Like to me that's too simple. Because then you got like cartoon shit, which like ideally makes fun of both elements, and it's like, yeah. I always think it's super stressful to draw small, but I think that's literally because sometimes I think I'm not good with like proportions. But to go back to the Lion King thing, yeah, I totally am gonna look forward to just like using that as a test bed to draw more feral cats, to do more feral proportions, and I'm gonna be like, ooh, yeah, it was all secretly a selfish interest again. Like really, just be selfish, but be fucking like self-interestedly selfish. Like, I want to draw this. Ooh, let's pick out a character from somebody else who has that thing going on, and just like do art for them. Like it's like fucking tracing and copying a design, but you don't have to be fucking actually tracing and copying something else. You're just asking, hey, can I do fat out of this? Yes! I was like, cool, that means I can do stealth practice. Woo! That's why I do a lot of art fights. A lot of art trades and shit like this, because it's like, ooh. Again, that's how you combine the selfish gene with, well, like, just stuff that is actually objectively good. Again, like drawing new character designs, shit like this. It's always super cool. Yeah, more animalistically accurate anatomy. That's gonna be a priority for like like one of those things I'm really gonna enjoy about Art Fight. Cause it's like, I've already got some people like watching me and watching me back and stuff like this, and I really like kind of what they do, and so it's like, ooh, I wanna see if you can, draw me some art, and I can draw you some art, and again, then we can meet in the middle of like experience and actually, let's be selfish together. Let's be selfish for each other. Let's both further our drawing fucking journeys. There's drawing from each other. That doesn't sound so selfish now, does it? It's literally how you fucking phrase this shit sometimes. He's just trying to make Josie fucking angry. It's based on like a fucking old comic that like one of the people that is kind of a mutual just kind of let me have a micro obsession with. And so I was like, oh fuck it, integrate this into my art, make the fun of it. Basically like a dude putting self-insert Sona on like a convention thing, and then going like, oh no, a woman being photographed in a sexual manner in a sexualized costume. She must be sexually exploited, and then you actually saw pictures of the real thing, and it's literally just somebody posing in like a sexy costume. It's like, ooh, look at me. And it's like, yes, I will look at you. Like, this is perfectly consensual. And like, it's literally like that situation of like, isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? Like, there's no such thing as fucking consent among people or whatever without consulting Jesus, like that meme. Except that in that equation, Jesus is a little blue fucking Care Bear dude. I bet if fucking actual Lion King artists would be seeing this, be like, oh, so stupid, oh god, you got everything wrong, no, what is this, what are these legs, why are they so mushy, no, it's because it's a fucking joke drawing, done at like, it's like the size of my thumb. Ooh. So bad, I don't believe it, baby vomit, I'm suing you for defamation. I'm suing you for causing me severe mental and emotional distress. With your bad anatomy, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Severe emotional distress. And that's also what I'm feeling when I see your face. Ooh. And they just start crying even more. And I'm gonna be like, yes. You've been successfully trolled. I know this isn't that good, but again, it's done on a small scale, and like I have actually mad respect for Lion King artists, to be honest, because like a lot of this stuff can be actually like like nature drawing stuff. Like I think as much memed on as Lion King artists can be, because they're just you know, like what your characters actually do. I don't know. They sit around in a savannah and they have fucking conflict. What kind of conflict? Fighting over territory. Oh, okay. Okay. Like, for as much as that's funny, like, it's when they do it well, like they do it super well, and I feel like that's always the big skill ceiling thing. And now three and a third personalities are fun. Yeah, I feel like there's a skill ceiling for like Lion King artists that is like so good. And that's why I do have some of these people in my thing, because it's like, oh my god, it would be amazing if they actually did something. And I get to, again, I hope they will recognize that I'm trying to get better at what they do, and I hope they will, you know, appreciate that. Like, if I was, like, putting all the meme shit away, like, I genuinely think they will have a good time with me. Actually, you're just making up reasons to be more selfish. Yeah, basically that too. I love their style, and I think you can see a hint of influence in my style. Yeah, a little bit. I could have just referenced a lion sitting pose or whatever, like a cat sitting pose, but I just specifically chose not to because it's meant to be. It's just meant to be like a really fucking stupid teaser image. It's like a little bit of a chunky, a little bit stylized. I like this. I don't think I'm complete dog shit at drawing humans. I don't think I'm complete dog shit in there. And at least that makes me sorta happy. Like when you're just completely bad at drawing humans, I feel like you're just kind of lost. I feel like that's literally where you like that stereotype of the furry. Like really, your humans look like a mess. It looks like a mess. It looks like a melted bowl of jello. It looks terrible. Like that's not a face. That's not a facial structure. That's literally just garbage. Literally garbage. Little garbage. And I was like, oh. I don't know. What is this haircut? I don't know. It's a fucking yee ass haircut. It's meant to be a joke. What are you? Actually, it's not that yee ass, I think. It's not good, but it's not yee ass fully. Because we're so used to humans being so serial mistake. Garbage on legs? What do you mean with garbage on legs? I feel like furry artists like don't draw humans on the reg, fucking trying to draw humans. Just like that can absolutely be fucking garbage on legs, bro. That looks pretty decent. I like this. It's not so bad. Still can't use this to actually convince people that I'm decent at drawing humans, though. Still can't convince people I'm decent at drawing stylized humans, though. But yeah, when I draw garbage on legs, it's like, palm tree haircut, yeah. Honestly, just getting this done. This is just, I told my mom about this, and it's like I'm so sick of fucking art fed prep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just so sick of doing it because it makes me realize I'm not as far as I want to be with it yet. Okay, this hand can be garbage. This hand can be garbage. Though. Right, decently mid-human. I would say decently mid-human. Decently mid-white guy. Yeah, that's also what they call me. That's what all the ladies call me. Decently mid-white guy? Yes. No. Is a better human than what I can do? Oh, Yeah, it's hard. Like you do gotta prep, and frankly, if I have some exercises that I keep on going back to, but they're all like relatively old, and I don't know how many people are actually gonna be doing them, but they're fun. Like again, Andrew Loomis books and stuff like this are really good for that. I always stand his book, which is like the most casual one he ever put out, but I think it's so fucking essential. Fun with a Pencil. That one is so good at just introducing you to just basic human drawing and caricature drawing and stuff like this. It's so good, and it actually has like a learning curve too. I need to continue doing that too. That can go back into the rotation of like stream shit actually. Now that I'm done with this, I might actually do this next time. I'm so stubby. I'm so like. It's funny, I've seen people draw like this on the fucking reg too. So it's like, oh. Right, so that's most of it done. No, I don't want to go downstairs to pick up my pencil sharpener, but I worked on all my pencils. Oh, you want to see a funny thing? Look at this. I got my mom's old pencil sharpener from, I don't know, the 80s or something like that. It has a nice, there's a nice sort of pattern on it. I love it. If it wasn't literally cardboard, I would just hug it tight because it's literally one of the most simple and also one of the like least bullshit sharpeners I've ever had. And every time I look at it, I can't help but snicker at the fucking manufacturer's name. Come. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, I can't help but snicker. It's funny. It's actually pronounced cum. I don't give a fuck. It's funny. It's like the Wir suchen dich becoming worse sucking dick in the fucking speech of Americans. It's supremely hilarious. It's supremely hilarious. It's like wir suchen dich because they can't, because Americans can't pronounce any of the sound. So it's like it just comes across as we're sucking dick. And I was like, oh, you do? How much? How much, bitch? And they just look at you, go like, yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. You ain't actually sucking dick. You're just a little bitch. Yeah, I love this one because it's like the least bullshit. I hate the ones that are like plastic and have like 2 sizes for like bigger pens and like all this other garbage. Like this is one of the most no-nonsense sharpeners I've ever used. And it's supremely appealing. Bitte nicht. Ja. My hands still suck, but I feel like that's what everybody says, so I feel a little bit less ashamed of that. Yeah, like holding objects. Ooh. I like how the mouth just kind of goes, yeah. It's like fucking him going, nice butt. Take a picture to last longer. I will. I will. He gets fucking mad. I think that's a funny joke. Yeah, no, it is absolutely fucking hard to find a good pencil sharpener. Because you know those little small ones? Who the fuck uses them? They're just gonna get the shit everywhere. You hate that. The fucking big ones that you can like clip open or whatever, like one half I don't even know what to use for, and like the other one is like fucking like it has really bad quality. This is like really. This is really ergonomic, this is really small, this is no nonsense. You have to empty it a couple of times, but it's like, it's good. It's fucking good. Yes, I put more effort in just putting this shit together on the page. Because initially I didn't have any of this. I thought it was going to be like a small drawing or whatever. But then I was like, nah, fuck this. And then just added like this entire joke section down here. But yeah, I'm going to color this. And then I'm going to have most of my... Actually, what day is it? I can do another character. I can't do another character, guys. I can do another character. I can do another character. I have a character as like a monster thing. Like a monster sona. I put it on the fucking card too, and I feel bad for only putting a couple of sketches on there. If I do it all. And it's like, yeah, this is gonna be, yeah, this is probably gonna be another thing where we're probably gonna have to think of a couple of poses for that character. So yeah, I guess the quest isn't fucking over, but it's optional at best, right? Yeah, because it's optional, I'm not gonna worry too much about like putting my monster sona on there. Yes, I have a monster sona too, on top of the robot. Fuck it, and the kangaroo. Fuck it. You gotta treat yourself sometimes, right? No, I don't know what color they will be. If they will also be orange, because like they're supposed to be like a zombie-fied thing, like with just skin and bone type of shit. I haven't found a good way to really depict that, but fuck it, you know. But yeah, we're kind of at like 2.5 hours now, and like this is kind of the time I really like to this is where I was gonna end anyway, so it's like so much for that bit, you know. Oh, good. I'm gonna start this one earlier and make this later. Yeah, I got a couple of pictures of the monster sona. Now that's one of those things where it's like, do I want to get other people in on this? I feel like even with the robot, I got more of a better idea than with the monster sona. I got a couple of sketches actually. I got a lot of funny character acting bits actually from a long time ago. And it's like, this is like with Fritzovich's character in there too. And it's like, I got so much fucking garbage. And it's like, this is kind of why he's meant to be like transform into like the monster sona thing. And it's like, wait, did I not make them? What the fuck? Where are they? Did I not make them, or fuck? I forgot. It's been so long. Oh I got them. I found them in the trash. Yeah, so it's like kind of like more of a more of a ripped apart type of thing. I feel like that's really cool. Just have a like ripped clothing, like this sort of arched like back and shit. Like have more of a, I don't know, have like a tail. It's like a spine or some sort of shit like that. I really like doing that. We had this like really cool scene like mapped out, and I feel like that's some good shit. I feel like that's some good shit. Did I not draw this one? This one's actually really fucking peak. Fuck, I like this. But it's like, yeah. This shit, I don't think that's gonna be enough. There's some inspiration, but it's not enough. So yeah, this is probably gonna be another project coming next week-ish, or before July. But that's like the last character thing that I really wanna... Actually, I got another character, but that one's literally gonna be like a... Do I even want to do this? Because it's so fucking... I did like 3 pictures of him. And it's like, that's more of a thing that probably draws too much attention away from like characters I actually like, so... Yeah. Like, this is like the monster sona. I got way more shit. And like, ooh. What's the lore? I don't know. Fucking, I don't know, generic zombie apocalypse. I don't know. I thought it'd be funny, just kind of as a thought experiment. I did that as like, back when I just only did like, sketchbook stuff. There's like only sketchbook stuff. Like, oh, I got this funny idea. Draw it. Just fucking draw it. Nobody's gonna see this. And like, I had an idea. Like, I kind of built shit from there. But yeah. And yeah, I feel like some of this shit could could be. What the fuck is this? Oh, that dude. Okay. Was pretty cool. Yeah, just like, I thought it was a cool thing. Okay, I got a question for you all. Actually, no, I don't. I don't even want to get this conversation started. Never mind. But yeah. So basically, that's my overview of like what I want to add for the future. Like another character sheet, and that's like gonna be my last one. That's the one I'm wanting to do the least because it's like it's so abstract and like I haven't found a good. I don't know, it's just a good something. It's just gonna be like, ooh, shitty pop horror. I was like, I don't know, with Puma I always wanted to be like silly and shit like this, so it kind of clashes. So, yeah, but, But, yeah, that's basically the end of it. That's basically the long and short of it, and I think that's all she wrote. Thanks for being here and indulging me with some of my, yeah, with my kangaroo stuff. And this I could have done better, but I'm glad I just experimented around with it off camera. But like here, I feel like it got a lot better. And yeah, I was having a lot of fun. And I feel like the sketches that I wanted to, that I like the most, like this one and this one. On this one, I feel like they come out really good. Like this one specifically, I thought it would never come out as good as this. I was like, yeah, I like this one and this one. I feel like I kind of saved. This one, I feel like just because of the color, I kind of ruined it. But yeah, these ones, I feel like the texture on the butt on this one looks nice. But like these other ones, they're alright. But yeah, that's it. And I'm just kind of glad that everybody could be here and that, you know, we kind of got my mind off of just some stuff, you know? So yeah. Catnap's Nightmare, oh god, yeah. Alright, it was fun being here, I agree. I'll look into what you wrote and yeah, I hope everybody is having a good night. Because, yeah, I know I'm gonna probably sound a lot, sleep a lot sounder, now that I've talked to you guys. Thanks for being here, and, thanks for making my day a little bit better. Okay. Bye.